Us men, we got our guards up for real. And I'm not even gonna lie to you about that one. But you gotta think about why this is. Notice the girl who wrote the paragraph, how she explains it. Says, everything's a competition. Who's less affectionate? Who calls first? Basically, no one wants to have a genuine connection or let their guard up. And I wonder why. When you think about what's the ultimate goal in a relationship, marriage, right? Marriage, family. And, girls would probably say happiness, right? Okay. So when you think about what the ultimate goal is, the end goal, right, is for men and women to get married. But then you think about society, think about the characteristics of the people in society now, what people are actually aiming for, what their actions say about what they actually want, how their actions depict who they really are. Now, we're not going to sit here and lie. Men have their guards up for a reason. We have our guards up for a reason. We don't want to be a part of that 70 to 80% statistic. We don't want to be a part of the statistic that basically says we're going to get divorced by our woman. So yeah, we're going to have our guards up. We know that the marriage laws do not benefit us in any way possible. They just don't. This is why dating is slowly dying. This is why women, such as the lady who wrote the paragraph, are starting to feel it. More and more women will start to feel it over time. They'll start to realize what's actually happening. Why can't I date successfully? Why am I always having several partners every few months or so? Or why can't I keep a long-term relationship? Or why won't a guy propose to me? More and more women are going to ask themselves this. The important thing here is peeling it back a little bit, figuring out where this all started from. I talk about it all the time on my channel. Feminism, social media, the two biggest factors to why this stuff is happening. To why we feel like dating is so bad today. Feminism and social media are a huge part of majority of the people in America's lives. A huge part. Huge part of women's lives. There are even men who are male feminists. And the thing about being a feminist, you've been indoctrinated to believe that your happiness and pursuing things other than a family and a marriage is far more important. Pursuing other things such as a career is far more important than attracting a man. Modern women don't even care about what men want anymore. They don't care. Ask a woman what she does to attract a man, she'll give you that. I don't need a man. I don't need to attract a man. I'm not saying that's every woman. Let's not act like we don't know what the effect liberals have on the world. The effect feminism has. It's an ego thing that doesn't even quite make sense when you think about it. Living in these fake social constructs, we're living in this world where we're trying to believe certain things that just aren't true. And this is why we're not getting results. This is why we're not getting results. And we're going to continue to not get results. Men are going to continue to go their own way and do whatever they want and not give women rings and not give women relationships. Women are going to continue to act like they don't need a man and they want to stay single forever and do whatever they want to do and continue to act like it's not a big deal. Because these social constructs, this new world, this new society we're in, it's like we run away from the truth. It's so stupid. That's why dating is so bad, because we run away from the truth. That's why you can't find a genuine connection. Because in the back of the man's head, like I explained, he doesn't want to get screwed over because he has a high likelihood of getting screwed over no matter if he's a good man or not. That's the thing. Even if he's a great man, he has a very high likelihood, probably a higher chance of getting screwed over, which is the insane part. And then you got the woman. In the back of their minds, they have all these social constructs, all these other things in their head that are making them believe that they're more important than the man, that they only matter and the man doesn't, that the man has to always chase them, that they should be in control, that they should be leading the relationship over the man. That's just not even right. That's just not even right. It's all a lie. Everything you've learned, this new generation, this generation we're in, it's a lie. It's a complete lie. That's why everyone's complaining about dating. But I'm just going to tell the truth about it. I'm not going to lie and say, yo, dating sucks. All these girls got 10K on Instagram and they got a whole bunch of guys that are, all over the world that they could go see and fly them out. I'm going to just be pissed about it. No, I already know the deal. I already know what it is. I know it's not real. So that's why I talk about it. I talk about what's real on my channel. I talk about the truth. But it is what it is, man. Some guys have played that shit off and just think the solution is just to be a simp. And that's definitely not going to work. That nice guy shit, you could try that nice guy shit all you want. That let the woman do whatever you want, be all caring and there and pour your heart out to your wife and your family, your kids. You'll be ended up in a divorce as soon as possible. Just because of the generation and the type of society we're in today. You act that type of way and it's in the numbers. It's all in the statistics. You can ask married men who are married now. You can ask married men who have been divorced. What's real and what's not. We like to run away from the truth, man. We like to run away from biology. We like to run away from the fact that the nuclear family has always been the backbone of society. The most important thing in society, man. But now we want to do other things. We want to push other things in society to try to throw off nature, to try to throw off biology, to try to throw off history. It's stupid, man. Yeah, man, this is the truth about dating. This is the truth, man. You know? And a lot of you girls, you have more options than men. You have the options. We don't have no options. Us men, especially if you're average, don't have options like y'all have options. We don't. What, 1 in 3 men haven't gotten laid in such and such years or is a virgin up to a certain age? Men are really struggling. And it's something you really got to do your research on and you really got to pay attention to. And you ask yourself, why is dating hard? Well, when everything's against the men, favoring the woman, it's giving women the leverage, because you guys got all the options. You got the social media. You got the ability to use hypergamy openly. Like, no one's stopping you from doing your thing. And you know these guys, they're gonna give you a chance. You know men are gonna give you a chance. You know these men, especially if they got some money, they want a lot of women. So they'll give you a chance. But you got the guys out there that are struggling, have never, ever gotten a chance in their lifetime. Maybe had one girlfriend in their life. Maybe even a virgin. Maybe had sex 2 or 3 times in their entire life. Or with 2 or 3 partners their entire life. They haven't seen anything. So yeah, they're going to be on their guard. And then you got the guys that have made their way through dating, have been slightly successful in terms of attraction, in terms of getting into relationships. But then their relationships fail due to the woman divorcing them or leaving the relationship. So now these guys are heavily on their guard because they've seen it all. They've experienced it. Guys like myself, I've never been married, been in a few relationships. But there are guys out there that are married that tell me not to get married. Or have divorced and they'll tell me it's not worth it. I did it for 18 years. Worst time of my life. Swear to God. But yeah, man, you got to be realistic about why things are happening today. We can't be selfish. We can't be narcissistic. Although it's tempting to be in this society, we got to get back to what really works. And we got to find solutions. We got to find solutions. We got to be solution based. We can't just talk about dating being terrible and then not want to fix it and not all come together. I don't know. I feel like it's going to get worse, man. I don't know. Society advances, technology advances, people get smarter. The elites don't actually care about the poor. So, I mean, no sex robots come out. The men not even going to want to deal with y'all woman. So, I mean, these are all things we got to think about, man. You know, I want dating to be great again. You know, this is why I talk about it on my channel. You know, I just like to give my insight, my thoughts about it in every way possible. You know, I'll continue to make videos on it. But I hope, you know, we find some sort of solution in the future, in the near future, man, where a huge body of everyone just comes together and just realizes what we actually should be doing to make dating good again. But yeah, man, that's all I have to say. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, drop a comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm out of here. Later.